How's it going? So look, another one of those cases where AI is hallucinating. Like people say it's hallucinating. I was skeptical, but it does in fact hallucinate. Because you see, I made a ticket in here where in our project basically some columns were excluded from the global filter, and I couldn't understand why that is. And the reason for that is because if the first value in the data for that column is null, it will exclude it from the global filter. So I asked ChatGPT, hey, is that the case? He says, no, that is not correct. The column is not excluded from global filter just because it's null, right? So this says incorrect, and this says completely the opposite. So then I asked, why is it that in here you told me that it will be excluded? And then it said, oh, whoopsie, what I meant is that it is excluded if the first value is null or undefined. Do you understand? So that's kind of one of the problems I'm having with AI, is that you have to babysit it a lot. So that's why when people tell me, oh, we have, I don't know, it was one of the AI CEOs, I don't remember which one was it, but they said, oh, we don't have developers working on our own platform. It codes itself. I find it to be definitely misinformation, because I work with it every day, and it's like kind of like if you rank it from 5 being fully self-driven car, where the car can do whatever the hell it wants by itself, and 1 being you have to fully drive it by a human, I'd say it's like 3 out of 5 right now. Yes, like 90 to 95% of the stuff it can do, assuming you give it correct directions and correct it when it starts doing weird stuff like this. So in this case, it's saying, oh, it doesn't filter not because it's null, it filters because the type is inferred incorrectly. But what's the difference? So you see, it can kind of do that stuff sometimes. And again, also it says that, oh, if you explicitly enable global filter in the column, it's gonna be working, even if the first value is null, which I know for a fact is incorrect, because if you watch my video, I already tried this fix, and it did not work. So again, you see, it's like twice now giving you information that is simply not correct. So I'm just saying that you probably need to double check everything that it says, because, well, I suppose if the framework is popular, something like React, I don't think you need to double check, because it can average out correct response. But TanStack is not that popular. It doesn't have like bazillion users, right? TansStack is a very niche. It's very popular among React developers, but there are other tools that do the same thing. So you see, like, if the tool is not I noticed in investing world, because not a lot of people post their investment research, it also does a lot of weird shit. So I'm just saying that, you know, if you need to ask yourself a question, is this framework popular? If it is, you can probably trust. If not, then you need to double check. Okay, take care, bye-bye.